Hi guys, so today I am just kind of going to some meetings and running some errands and stuff. So I was going to curl my hair because, as you can see, it needs a little bit of help. And I've gotten some questions on how I curl my hair, so I figured I would just do it right now as I'm getting ready. So the hair that I'm working with right now, I washed it and I slept on it wet. Which I don't normally do, and I don't like doing because it usually looks pretty crazy the next day and it's hard to work with, but I did that, and then it's been a few days since then and I haven't washed it. So I put dry shampoo in it a little bit. I typically like to use the Dove dry shampoo, and I ran out of that, so I'm using the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It's just a travel size of this that I got from my sister in a bridal goodie bag, so shout out to you, Amanda. So I sprayed a little bit of that just because my hair was looking a little bit greasy, which you would expect after not washing it for a few days. So I think I'll just add a little more. So I just like separate it and just, spray kind of haphazardly throughout my roots, just where I notice it looking a little more greasy. And then I just kind of zhuzh, as they say, and just really work that product in as much as possible. My hair just looks nuts right now. So then what I do most often is, and I look crazy every time I do this, Devin is like, nice hair. Or when I lived at home, my mom used to say the same thing. I just section it off, and again, I know this looks so silly and I would never wear my hair out like this in public, but here I am posting it on the internet. So then I just take a hairbrush and brush out the sections that I am working on first. And I take my curling iron, and I'm using the Revlon curling iron with a clamp that goes all the way up. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what size this curling iron is. I want to say it's 1 1/4 inch, but I'm not entirely sure, but this is the size of it. Okay, so to start, I split it in 2 sections down the middle, just around the back, and I split it like this. And then I take I'm on my right side, I start there, and I just take a section about this size, and I clamp it like this, and I stop about 1 inch away from the bottom, but honestly, I mean, like that, I didn't leave as much space as I normally would like to. And then I just twist backwards and release it. So I don't know if you can really see because of the lighting in here. I'll get closer. Okay, so as you can see, I pretty much just curled the middle section of my hair. And I do have longer hair, so it might be different if you have shorter hair. Well, it will be different if you have shorter hair. Yeah, so as you can see, I don't hold it very long on the barrel either, just for a couple seconds, and I've let this heat up for a while, so it's very hot. And I put this curling iron on the hottest setting. So I'm just going to speed up the rest of this video because it's probably pretty boring watching me do this strand by strand. really gives you that like slept in curls or waves look, or the bedhead look, and I know it's not for everybody, but I really like it. Okay, so when I'm releasing the curl, since I've curled it away from my face, when I release the curl, I twist the barrel the opposite direction, and then I just kind of pull it out at the end. Alright, so this side's done, and it looks really flat and ugly and weird. I know, but trust me, when you're done and you fluff it all out like I'll show you, then it looks a lot better. So on the left side of my head, I'm just going to take this, you know, just like I did. And I realize I haven't been brushing out the sections for each piece of hair. It's not 100% necessary. Okay, so for the left side, I hold it in my left hand. I turn it where the clamp is on the top this time instead of underneath, so I'm using my pointer finger to clamp, and then I twist away from my face. Okay, so I'm done curling my entire head, and I know it looks atrocious. So I've let it kind of cool a bit, and now you literally just go through and run your fingers through it and rough it up a lot. So I'll, you know, comb through with my fingers, and I like to just kind of do the motion as if you're washing your hair. And I like to go from the back at that crown area too. And really, and again, I haven't sprayed it. I probably won't. But yeah, so it just creates like that messy, textured, curled look. Like a bend, I guess you could say. Not really like a full-on curl, but I don't know if you can totally see. Let's see in this lighting if that looks better. But yeah, so it's kind of what I do. I will like just take these pieces and just kind of play with them, or I'll just kind of fluff them up. But I like that messy, like slept in looking beachy hair, so that's the way that I curl my hair most days. It's really fast, kind of effortless looking, and it works really well on dirty hair. And then also it's a really good way to curl your hair if you're going to style it anyway, like if you're going to do half up, half down. It looks really good like that. Or if you're going to do any sort of braid, it's such a good way to give texture to your hair before you start your braid. So that is the way that I curl my hair. I hope that was helpful and didn't look too crazy. If you have any suggestions or any way that you prefer to do your hair, leave them down below in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.